What's up, docs and docettes? Trevor Thompson, the self-appointed Looney Tunes critic here, and I have a guest. That's right, we are doing the Who Framed Roger Rabbit commentary this week, and in the 3 days leading up to the release, we're doing the shorts, and I am joined with, as the sign says, Bill Kopp. And Bill worked on all three of these shorts, so it's only natural that he's with us here today. Hi, Bill.
Hi. Yeah, this is great. I haven't seen it in quite a while, but I always thought Roller Coaster Rabbit was a near perfect cartoon. Near perfect.
Well, what about? Let me ask you a question. Maybe you might know about this that I haven't heard a satisfactory answer to. Because Tummy Trouble, these are all three of these recently were made available on Blu-ray, and that's the versions that we're looking at today. And the color on this is a little bit golden and a little bit more. I don't know, like the reds aren't reds. Yeah, you don't know what happened?
Well, probably when they digitized it and tidied it up, it lost its little bit of its warmth.
Yeah.
You know, when you're working, and those are real watercolor backgrounds, so they are, they're real. They're not and shot like with lights and stuff, So it does have a warm. You can mimic that look, but I think that's maybe what happened. I mean, I'm surprised that Disney, not paying a little more attention and care to something like that, because that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're busy with Star Wars and Marvel, so.
Yeah, that's the real moneymaker.
Yeah. They own a few of my shows.
See, that's the thing I don't think that a lot of Looney Tunes fans and cartoon fans today really appreciate, is that to get animation of this quality, you really do need a J.J. Abrams or Steven Spielberg level of talent and an executive to basically stand up to the other money changers and say, look, no, you have to pay for this. It'll pay for itself. Because I was telling Tom Cito the other day, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids must have done better than it actually would have without this short, because I remember the opening to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was underwhelming after having watched this in the theater. There was like all this weird CG title sequence, and it was just so underwhelming after this. So,
and then, when Warren Beatty was all mad because we Roller Coaster.
Oh, for Dick Tracy. Yeah, that's right. Roller Coaster was before. He got upset about that?
Oh, yeah. He didn't want anywhere near it. He was like, what? You're putting a f***ing cartoon? And then people say they like the cartoon better than this.
Well, we'll talk about that when we get to Roller Coaster. Why don't we?
There's a great scene right there with that walk of Jessica. I remember the guy's name. Jeff. Oh, God.
Jacques Muller?
Oh, God, I can't remember his name. It's an L or something. But his drawings were so great, because it's really just that line, under her ass, and the grace with which it moves that makes that walk work. And it's really just a line that's got to be exactly in the right place. And this guy would throw out drawings that were, just weren't hitting the mark. So I would stole them out of his garbage can because they were so fucking beautiful. That's the thing about the animators. I was learning those guys all the time too, working on this thing. They were great. Those guys were fucking great. And we were there for the gags and coming up with it. But those guys could draw so good it made me want to cry.
Yeah. So why don't we talk about how this initial project and the subsequent shorts came about, and also what your involvement in them was.
Right. Well, there was a bunch of CalArts guys, Gary Trousdale, Kirk Wise, Chris Sanders, Kelly Asbury, Rob Minkoff. I don't know if Tom went to CalArts or not. But anyway, it was just basically like CalArts 22. I came in, a little late for that, but it was the team that Charlie Fink put together for it, and that was and there was interaction between Gary and Kirk, and even though they were working on their own short. There was a bunch of them that were boarded. So it was a mixture of the guys that made it work. And, you're just running this bag machine, but you have the ability to make the weight work and the right strength, really cinematic and dynamic. So if anything we wanted, we knew it was going to be plussed even more. And an interesting thing that I learned was that, we had Kowsler and a bunch of the animators come in to help us on some gag sessions that just weren't hitting it right. And those guys couldn't construct a gag like to save their life, you know. So it was weird. It was like, oh, maybe there's a trade-off. If you draw sucky like you and me, Pat, you know, then we can like get away with it, you know, get the story out, and then these guys will smooth it out and make it look great. And Tom Cito animated with a Sharpie, like a black Sharpie. Oh god, the drawings were great. I've never seen anybody do that. And he's just like carving out, it's like sculpting, you know.
I wonder if he got the idea from Rod Scribner, because it was said that Rod Scribner at times animated with an ink pen.
You know, if you look at especially Roger, he's such a great design that it's really all for him. So working with a Sharpie when you're moving that mass around, it makes perfect sense. You know.
Yeah.
Where we would go in storyboards, we would go crazy on certain drawings. It's because we wanted to let the animators know, like, this is insane here, you know. So we would do the really like sometimes detailed drawings. So those ones I was telling you about that I found for Trail Mix-Up, some of them are just like where Roger's freaking out. They're like psychedelic to look at. Like, wow, that's a lot of work went into that thing. So it was just the group we had was just amazing. It's so fun. So fun. Ramp was there.
Do you know about how the shorts came to be? Like whose idea it was to take the Roger Rabbit property and make them into shorts?
Well, it was a gigantic hit.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when we went to see it. Like we were down in Hollywood. We were working on The Simpsons on the Bowman show, and that movie opened up, and we all went to the Cinerama Dome. Everybody was there, and right after that kitchen scene, our jaws just dropped. You know? we thought they just hit it. You know, they did it great, and so that's what that was. It's like, okay, and
there's your name. There's your name. There's your name.
Hey, there you go. And you know, you got Bob Zemeckis, and you know, it wasn't like it wasn't going to happen. You know.
Yeah, it was a done deal. All right, well, this is a done deal. We're going to move on to the next cartoon, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Stick around.